Here's some really sobering news to start us on a Monday. The Indianapolis Colts, a very well-run football operation. They got a smart GM and a smart head coach and the league's best offensive line, and it's virtually impossible to not get to the playoffs when you have the best offensive line or the second best, maybe to the Browns in football. Carson Wentz, their quarterback, he is now elected to have surgery on a foot injury, reportedly a high school injury, and he is out somewhere between, 5 and 6 and 12 weeks, 1 month to 3. Now, they're in such a wobbly division, they still have a fighting chance to scratch and claw their way to a 9-8 record. That could win the division. Houston's a mess. Jacksonville rebuilding. I don't trust Tennessee. But this is an interesting story. You can do everything right in the National Football League. Everything right. The Colts have done everything right. They built a pass rush, a great O-line, a great GM, an excellent coach, super roster, smart with their money, don't overpay anybody. Yeah, they can't get the quarterback right. And when Andrew Luck retired right before the season, everybody in the media said he has a right to retire whenever he wants. I said it too. But this is what it is since then. They have been bailing water at the number one most important position. They could call Phillip Rivers. He's coaching high school football and beg him to come back. They could go sign Nick Foles. What a psychological mess that would be, like it was in Philadelphia. But when Andrew Luck retired before a season, and I love him, this franchise has been playing catch-up at the single most important position since. For them, the good news is they're in arguably the most dysfunctional division in football. A lot of rebuilding, a lot of tire fires, and that really helps. Here's the really bad break. They have a brutal early schedule. The first 5 games is as tough as anybody in the NFL, 4 playoff teams. They open with the Seahawks and the Rams. And then they have to go on the road for Tennessee, Miami, and Baltimore. 4 of them made the playoffs. Brutal. So Carson Wentz had an option. He could have not chosen surgery and just played limping around, see if you can get through it. I didn't buy that option. He has an injury history. He runs around. He needs his athleticism. I think this is the right option. I think you get surgery, you cross your fingers, you're in a bad division. You know, they also don't have a legitimate quarterback ready to play. Jacob Eason, it just so happens, he played at the University of Washington. I grew up in the Pacific Northwest, was a season ticket holder. I watched 15 or 20 of his college starts. Big arm, not much else, not really ready to be a franchise quarterback. I don't think he's a franchise quarterback, period. I don't think he's ready to play. He struggled first few days in camp. So they're in a real bind here. But, you know, this was the same thing for Andy Reid when he got to Kansas City. He averaged 10, 11 wins a year. 1 playoff win in 5 years. They beat Brian Hoyer. He got Patrick Mahomes, and he's now favored for the 3rd straight year to be in the Super Bowl. That's why teams have to go for it. That's why the Colts went for it. These windows are opened very briefly. Go ask the Seahawks how long that Super Bowl window stays open. Guys get to a Super Bowl, they get close, everybody wants to get paid. All of a sudden, you can't afford your number 1 corner. You can't afford that second really good pass rusher. You can't afford to keep your center like the Packers. He's off to the Chargers. So good news, bad news, most of it bad for the Colts. The little glimpse of light is this division's so bad. In half the divisions in football, the season would be over. If they were in the AFC North with the Steelers and the Ravens and the Browns, it'd be over, season over. If they were in the NFC West with the Seahawks and the Niners and the Rams and Arizona, season over. In their division with the Jags and Houston and Tennessee, they may be able to just win ugly 1917, 2017 field goal it, play defense, good coaching, ball control. They may be able to be a couple games under 500, get hot late in the year with Carson Wentz, but I'll defend the Colts going for it with Wentz. Even though I look wrong today, you have got to go for it at quarterback. This franchise has done everything right for 3 years. I mean, everything. Blueprint. It's a little Patriots. It's a little Warriors. They drafted, they developed, they didn't overpay, and they're bailing water again at quarterback. I mean, I hope they kept Phillip Rivers' phone number. Maybe you can talk him out of coaching high school football. Thank God they play in the AFC South. That's all I can say. Bad break for a really, really strong organization that just, since Andrew Luck retired, they have just been chasing things. By the way, he had a right to retire. Not saying he didn't. I defended him. But it's hard. You get about 3 quarterbacks out of college a year that can really play. And even they need to develop.